Welcome to English Anyway, where we learn English, no pressure, no perfection.
Lucy, today I carried a basket of clothes to the laundry room.
Good. That is a simple everyday chore.
Then I reached the laundry room and the washer was full.
Perfect story for beginner listening. Today we will follow one laundry day, slowly, step by step.
Good. Laundry is boring, but I can practice useful English.
First, name the place.
I am in the laundry room.
Clear. And what do you see?
The washing machine is still full.
Good. A shorter everyday word is washer. The washer is still full.
The washer is still full. Washer means washing machine.
Exactly. You can use either one.
It is still full.
Now say the small problem. I need to wait 10 minutes.
I need to wait 10 minutes. I said I need wait 10 minutes.
Add to after need. I need to wait 10 minutes.
Need to wait, need to bring, need to fold.
Yes, that pattern is very useful. What do you do while you wait?
I check my phone, but only for a few minutes.
Good plan. Say it simply.
I check my messages.
Nice. Now the washer is free. What is next?
I put my clothes in the washer.
Good. Add the detergent.
I put detergent in the washer.
Great. Detergent means soap for laundry.
Detergent, a useful but serious word.
Yes. Now let us create a small mistake.
I forgot bring detergent.
Good real learner mistake. Say this. I forgot to bring the detergent.
I forgot to bring detergent. Forgot to bring. There is the to again.
Right. I forgot to bring the detergent.
That is a sad but clear sentence.
Now ask a neighbor for small help. Can I borrow a little detergent?
Can I borrow a little detergent? A little detergent means not much.
Exactly. It makes the request small.
Can I borrow a little detergent?
Good. Here is our contrast. I forgot detergent may be understood, but I forgot to bring a detergent is a complete, clear sentence. And I need wait is missing the word to. Say, I need to wait.
Need to wait. Forgot to bring.
Perfect. Now let us listen to the first part of the story.
I walk into the laundry room with my basket. The washer is still full.
So what do you do?
So I wait 10 minutes. I sit on the small chair and check my messages.
Do you feel annoyed?
A little, but it is okay. 10 minutes is not forever.
That is a useful listening sentence. 10 minutes is not forever.
I can use that when I wait for many things.
Yes, now the washer's free.
I put my clothes in the washer. Then I open my bag.
What is in your bag?
Socks, a towel, and no detergent.
Uh-oh.
I do not have detergent.
You can ask someone nearby.
Excuse me, can I borrow a little detergent?
Sure, here you go.
Thank you, I only need a little.
Good. That line sounds polite because you show the request is small.
I respect other people's detergent.
Very fair. Now the clothes are washing. What do you hear?
I hear water and a soft spinning sound.
Spinning means turning around and around.
The washer is spinning.
Nice, that is clear.
I wait again. Laundry is mostly waiting.
True, but waiting gives us listening practice.
I can accept that for today.
Now the washer stops. The washer stopped.
The washer stopped. I said the washer stop, but it is past now.
Right. Added, the washer stopped.
The washer stopped.
What do you do next?
I move the clothes to the dryer.
Good. Dryer means the machine that dries clothes.
Washer first, dryer second.
Exactly. I moved the clothes to the dryer.
I moved the clothes to the dryer. Moved because it already happened.
Yes. Simple past for the story.
I moved the clothes to the dryer.
Now the dryer is done. What is the final step?
I fold the clothes.
If you are telling the finished story, say folded. I folded the clothes.
I folded the clothes. Folded. Past tense again.
Good. Add a warm detail. I folded the clothes while they were still warm.
I folded the clothes while they were still warm. While means at the same time?
Yes, you folded them and they were still warm at that time.
That sentence feels nice.
It is a small story detail. Details make beginner English sound alive. Now let us hear the whole laundry story in clear steps.
I walked into the laundry room with my basket.
What happened first?
It was still full, so I waited 10 minutes.
Good. Then?
I checked my messages, then the washer was free.
What did you do?
I put my clothes in the washer, but I did not have detergent.
How did you fix it?
I asked for help. Can I borrow a little detergent?
Nice.
The washer started. I waited. The washer stopped.
Then you moved the clothes.
Yes, I moved the clothes to the dryer.
And at the end?
I folded the clothes while they were still warm.
One new useful sentence appeared there. The washer was free.
That means nobody was using it.
Exactly. You can also say the dryer is free or this seat is free.
Free can mean available.
Yes, in this situation. Now let us practice out loud. Benji. This is for you and for everyone listening. Practice together with us.
The washer is still full. I need to wait 10 minutes. I do not have detergent. Can I borrow a little detergent? I moved the clothes to the dryer.
Good. Now let us switch. Everyone listening, change the chore. You can say laundry, dishes, trash, or cleaning. I need to do the laundry. Now say your own chore sentence.
I said I need to wash the dishes. That is useful too.
Very useful. Same pattern, different chore. Now one clear natural version.
I walked into the laundry room, but the washer was still full.
So you needed to wait?
Yes, I waited 10 minutes, so I checked my messages.
Then the washer was free.
Right. I put my clothes in, but I did not have detergent.
What did you say?
Excuse me, can I borrow a little detergent?
Nice. And after the clothes were dry?
I folded the clothes while they were still warm.
Great. Today you listened to one full laundry story.
I can say the washer is still full.
You can say I need to wait 10 minutes.
I can ask, can I borrow a little detergent?
And you can tell the end of the story.
I folded the clothes while they were still warm.
Exactly. So before we go, we have one question for everyone listening. What chore do you need to do this week?
Laundry, dishes, trash, or something else.
Write one simple sentence in the comments. We would love to read them and cheer for you. Keep learning English any way you want, and I'll catch you in the next one.